銀河鉄道39エターヌル
All right, let's finish off Chapter 6 of Volume 4 of Galaxy Express 39. The title here was Tia Haramazaria, and it is the Seibo Kishi no Namida, Tears of the Holy Mother Night. We've seen Haramazaria before. You got to watch the previous chapter. The train's been diverted to the planet Poison, to pick up one passenger who apparently is Tia Haramazaria, possibly the older sister of Haramazaria, the knight that we met previously, decontaminating. And then they were talking about this. And then we had, hey, Ace, how's it going? Welcome. Cool. Footsteps coming in, and Kita coming. So that's where we had paused. So let's finish off this chapter and see what this is about. As a reminder, we have no English translation at this point, so we have no reference to go off of. Whoa. Okay. No more sound. There's the cat poster. Oh. Gotta. Oh, that's a whole page. No, it's weird. We saw this last time with Tochiro on the Arcadia. It's the whole page, but there's still like a break in the middle. That doesn't usually happen. But anyway, so here we go, down here. Tetsuro and Mikun. Nani ka yabasou na kanji no suru hito da. Setsuki ga nani teiru yo. Okay, so somehow a seemingly bad feeling doing person it is. So somehow it's a bit of a person that there seems to be a bad feeling. A killing spirit is that afureru? No, it's not afureru. To waft. Tarayotte. So, tarayotteru yo. Satsuki ga tarayotteru yo. So, a killing spirit, killing intent is wafting, floating in the air. It's been a long time since you read this one. Nice. This is my first read through. Cool. All right. They've got is that two swords? And a gun? Or is that no, that's the robe. That's the hem of the robe. Or cape. Tetsuro Hoshino. So she knows his name. Anata wa Tetsuro Hoshino-san. So desu ne. As for you, Hoshino Tetsuro, she then adds the polite address. It is that way, isn't it? That is you, isn't it? Naze boku no namae o shiteru n da? Why my name knowing? Why do you know my name? Watashi wa anata ni atta koto ga arimasu. As for me, to you, meeting event exists. So there's something like that. There exists something that we are meeting about. Tetsuro Hoshino-san. Mr. Hoshino Tetsuro. Or sorry, Hoshino Tetsuro-san. Atta koto ga? Like a meeting event. Like something we need to meet about. Hatte omoe dasenai na. Gracious me, not remembering, you know? いろんな星でいろんな人と出会ったからな. Various planets and various people meeting, encountering because you know. So you're saying, like, I've met a lot of people on a lot of places. So I'm not quite remembering. Roweru to issho ni ne. Together with Rowell, you know? Haha ga nakunatta sugu ato de. mother becoming nothing soon after. So soon after mother passed away, together with Rowell. Rowell? じゃあ、あなたはロエルのお姉さんか？メタノイドの? Okay, so Rowell, well then, as for you, Rowell's big sister? You are Rowell's big sister? A metanoid? Now remember, when he met Rowell on that planet, however many chapters ago, Rowell's sister was quite young, and he had already mentioned this earlier in the chapter that the age difference is wrong. 敵を撃つおつもりなら、私がお会いいたしますよ。Tia Haramazaria-san. Oh, that's Meitoru talking. 敵を撃つおつもりなら、okay. 私がお会いいたしますよ。Tia Haramazaria-san. So Meitoru is saying, if it's the intent to strike vengeance, like if your intent is to get revenge, then I do opponent. Basically, make me your opponent, Ms. Tir Helmazaria. お坊様を哲郎が倒したのは、私をかばって戦ってくれた結果。As for the one that felled, well, Tetsuro, as for being the one that felled your mother, me, it's the result of doing the favor of fighting and covering for me. Kabatte, to protect. Yeah, protecting me. So again, as for Tetsuro being the one that felled your mother, took out your mother, again, it was the result of him doing the favor of fighting and protecting me. So she is saying basically, do me as your opponent. Make me your opponent. いえ、そんなことで39乗ったのではありません。No, for that sort of event, to the 39 riding as for with that not existing. So basically, no, that's not why I got on the 39. あの時、哲郎さんを突き飛ばしてしまったことをお詫びしたいと思って、that time, Mr. Tetsuro, the event of striking and sending flying, was thinking it was wanting to owabi. No, owabi shitai. Oh, okay. Owabi shitai to omote. Thinking that want to do an apology of the event of... Wait, is that right? Owabi suru. Yeah, okay. What then is tsuki tobasu? To thrust away. Yeah, so that time, the event of having done thrusting away of Mr. Tetsuro, thinking that wanting to do apology. 突き飛ばした? Thrust away? だって、あれは、ローウェルの妹だよ。ちっちゃな妹. But as for that thing, it was Rowell's little sister, right? A small chicha imoto, a small little sister. Yeah, tiny little wee. Chicha. So desu. That's correct. It is that way. Watashi desu. It is me. That's me. Sonna. Can't be. メタノイドの中でも私たち種族は地球型の人間と比べると成長がとても早い、とってもね。 I like how the words go around the hat. Okay. Even amongst metanoids, as for our family type, as for our species, even amongst metanoids, if or when do comparison with humans of Earth style, the growth into adulthood is very much fast, very much, you know. Okay, let's just make sure that shuzoku means like tribe and or species. Shuzoku. Yeah, race, tribe, species. So again, as for our race, tribe, species, even amongst metanoids, if you, or when you do a comparison with the humans of Earth style, Earth model, the growth into adulthood is very early, very fast, very much. あっという間に大人の体格になり、人生も長い. Okay, atoyomani is like in the blink of an eye, in the time it takes to say ah. So in the blink of an eye, taikaku, physique, becoming the physique of an adult, and even the lifespan is long. Okay, so this is the same girl. But she's saying she wanted to apologize, or she was thinking she wanted to apologize. Whoa. All right, so remember the train was on its way to Poison, which was an unscheduled stop, but was where they picked up her. So they're theoretically going on somewhere else. All right, I guess that was filler. 母の死は母の任責の責任責任 As for mother's death, mother's responsibility. あなたのせいじゃない、哲郎さん. Your fault is not Mr. Tetsuro. So mother's death is her own responsibility. It's not your fault, Mr. Tetsuro. ロエルもそう分かってくれたの、ロエルは. So Roel also, that way, understanding, doing the favor of. As for Roel, so again, like, does he also understand that way? What about him? Shinda, dead. He died. She did. Metanoid no Rokuritsu-gun ni kuwatte. So joined the Metanoid independent army? Private army? Independent army. Rokuritsu-gun. Yeah. So kuwaite means to like add or to be in addition to, but adding towards the must mean to like join. Kuwate, sorry. Oh, okay, it's not kuwate. All right. This must be a different pronunciation then. Kuwa. Well, let's just do this. Oh, kuwawate. Kuwawate. To be added, to join in. So that's what we want. So he joined in, joining in with the independent army of the army of the Metanoids. Da Queen no Zenetai to Kukan Kaisen ni Sanka shite Kanto tomo ni tobi chiratte kieta. Okay, the Dark Queen's vanguard, with that, in space sea battle, or in air sea battle, or space sea battle, doing participation. Kukan Kaisen? Yeah, naval battle. A space naval battle. Okay, so did participation in a space naval battle, I guess, with the... Oh, okay. This isn't joining the Dark Queens. This is like, it's called an independence army because apparently there's a faction of metanoids that are trying to be independent from the Dark Queen. I think that's what this means. Yes. So he joined this independence army and participated in a space naval battle with the advance guard of the Dark Queen. I think that's what this is supposed to be meaning. Zen a tai. We've seen this before. Zen a. There it is. Yeah, advance guard unit. Okay. And then the ship, together with the ship, basically flew and broke apart and vanished. Flew to pieces. Tobichite. Yeah, to fly around. Tobichite kieta. Flew to pieces and vanished. Okay. Roweru mo kizuite ita anata ni atte ayamaritai to? Is that ayamari? To apologize. Yes. Ayamaritai to so itteta. Rowell also was worried about it, was concerned. Yeah, became aware of it, realized, perceived. So Rowell also perceived. To you, meeting and apologizing, wanting to apologize, that way said. Okay, I think that all kind of makes sense. Hishi no omoi de hoshi no umi o tabi shiteiru chikyū no shonen no kimochi ga ano toki wa wakaranakatta to. Okay, so like fervent memories of the Sea of Stars, doing travel, Earth boys' feelings. The feelings of a boy of Earth doing travel in the Sea of Stars with like fervent memories, or fervent ideas. Omoide here is actually like with this concepts, more like ideas. And she is or passionate. That's probably a better way to... No, frantic, desperate. Inevitable death. Okay. Or maybe kimochi. As for that time, didn't understand. And the to here is maybe like that's what he said. So iteta, right? He's saying that. And this is maybe also what he said. As for that time, didn't understand the feelings of the boy of Earth who was traveling through the Sea of Stars. I just don't know whether hishi no omoide, is that supposed to mean referring to Tetsuro's? Or is that like Rowell about himself? But in any case, that seems to track. Tetsuro is overcome with the sad news. 私たちは同じ星の海に生まれた生命体. As for us, in the same sea of stars, born life forms. So as for us, we are life forms who are born in the same sea of stars. 有機生命体であろうと、無機生命体であろうと、共に心を持った友人だと、そう気づいた. Okay, so organic life forms, whether they exist, or inorganic life forms, whether they exist together, friends, good friends, best friends that have kokoro. Or just friends. To, that, so kizuita, that way noticed, became aware of. So again, presumably, this is what they have both realized, Rowell and herself, that they've noticed, they've realized that whether it's organic or inorganic people, life forms, they are friends that both possess kokoro, heart, mind, spirit. 広い宇宙で共に生きる友と、in wide space, in vast space, together being living friends. Friends living together in vast space, wide space. All right. We're treated to another panel. There are actually only 2 more pages after this, I believe. Yep. Okay. But very dense with dialogue. 覚えておいてメタノイドは、生存のためにダークイーンに種族を歌戦争よどれ. That is not senso. Why am I blank? Sento. Sento yo dore. So, oboete oite, remember, and oite oku, meaning like remember on purpose, or like remember on ahead of time. Remember, as for the metanoids, for the purposes of seizon, of existence or survival, to the Dark Queen, a tribe sold war use slaves. So I guess as for the metanoids, slaves for use in war, sold tribe to the Dark Queen. That's the purpose of their existence. Da Queen no Zene wa. As for the advance guard of the Dark Queen, is that Sagan? Seiki. Seiki no Sento Shudan. As for the advance guard, it is a regular, like, war collected unit. Okay? それを指揮している後方の空間騎士団は親衛隊. It's okay. A parent guard unit? Monarch's guards. Bodyguard elite. Yeah. Okay, so as for the advanced guard of the Dark Queen, it is a normal unit, battle unit. Shudan in this case, again, it's just like a collected group. Yeah. Group mass. Is Sento Shudan a word? All right. And as for the Space Knight clan, of the rear direction that is doing control of that thing, meaning, again, the normal unit, it is the Shin-ei-tai, which is the elite guards, the Imperial Guards. So the Imperial Guards are the ones that command the normal units that were the advanced guard, I guess. Okay. I'm getting complicated. ダークイーンの支配する世界で生まれた恐るべき戦士の集団 on the world doing control of Dark Queen. So on the world or worlds that Dark Queen controls, the horrific warriors that are born, the group of knights, ... センチュリオンと呼ばれる有能な指揮官に名に入られる無敵の戦闘団. Okay, being called as centurions, like having talent, capable commanders. Oh, this is like being in charge of or something. Hikiiru. Yeah, to lead, to spearhead, to command troops. Hikiirareru muteki no sentou dan. Okay, I'm trying to put all this back together. The group of knights, of warriors, horrific warriors that are born on the worlds that Darkwing controls, being called as centurions, capable commanders, it's being called as commanders who are capable commanders that doing control of invincible war groups without enemy, yeah, like invincible war groups of invincibility that are being commanded by capable commanders called centurions. We've seen centurions before, again, right? 100-person unit leader. Centurion. Okay, this all tracks. It's been a while since we heard the term centurion. Didn't we, like, immediately after they introduced the term, like way back in volume 1 or something, we immediately met someone who was actually called, like their name was Centurion or something? Been a while. ハーロクもエメラルダスもすべてご存知だとは思うけど、念のためにお会いする機会があったらお話しして。Okay, so Harlock also and Emeraldus also, everything, as for with doing knowledge, I think but. So I think Emeraldus and Harlock know all this as well. Gozonji is just to have knowledge. Yeah, our knowing of this, I think, but nen no tameni, like just in case, sort of. Yeah, just to be sure. The opportunity to do encounter, if it exists, will do talking. So I think that all makes sense. Basically, I'm pretty sure, I think that Harlock and Emeraldus know all this information too, but just in case, if the opportunity arises, I will talk with them. 次の停車駅は、どこの花に2番線。どこの花2番線。下手。I think that's just him sliding down in relief here. Okay, so, well, as for the next train stopping station, it is Flowers of Poison number 2 planet. Flowers of Poison number 2 planet. Teisha jikan wa 2秒であります。2秒dasai. As for train stopping time, it's 2 seconds. 2 seconds indeed. 2秒? I guess it's 秒. 2秒. Nibyo. 2 seconds? Dewa. So presumably that's just for her to get off the train. Dewa, o shiawase ni mata o ai shimashou, yujin toshite. Yes, thank you, Don. So, well then, towards happiness. So basically, be well. Again, meeting, let's do. So let's meet again as friends. Boku no koto wakatte kureta nda. Things about me did the favor of understanding. So, like, understood me. Demo, naze? But why? Doko no oi wakusei ni wazawaza tsugi ni Tia Haramazaria wa oriru ndaro nottereba ii no ni? Okay, so however, why on a planet with lots of poison, on purpose, one after another, as for Tyr Helmazaria, disembarking, I wonder. If riding is good, even though. So basically, so waza waza is on purpose. Tsuki tsuki, in this case, yeah, in succession, one after another. So I think that all made sense. Why planets with lots of poison, expressly one after another, as for Tyr Helmazaria, is she disembarking, I wonder. Basically, even though it would be good if she continued to ride the train. Doko no hana ni nanika ryu ga aru no yo? All right, mark this. In the flowers of poison, some sort of a reason exists, you know. There's some sort of a reason, something of a reason in the flowers of poison. Metanoido ni totte taisetsu na ryu ga. For metanoids, a critical, important, precious reason. All right. Well, with that, here's our last page. So presumably this is them stopping the 2 seconds on the second poison planet and departing already. And there is Tia Ramazaria. Let's zoom in and see what our farewell is about. Tia Ramazaria to Tetro no deai wa Tsuka no ma no. There's that childhood thing again. It's not yoso. Osanai. No, there's no yo. I did that last time. Osanai. Osonai no yo na shunkan ni suginai. Okay, so as for the encounter of Tetsuro with Tyr Helmazaria, Tsukanoma. This is probably like another way to say blink of an eye. Yeah, a brief moment of time. Times. Oh, no, that is not Oyosonai. Osanai, I mean. That's Maboroshi. It's Maboroshi. Maboroshi no yo na shunkan ni suginai. So that makes more sense. Although, is it still Maboroshi? It is Maboroshi. Not long shi. It's a short shi. Maboroshi no yo na shunkan ni suginai. It's the moment, a brief moment of an illusion in that manner, instant, nothing more than. Nothing more than an instant that's like an illusion of a brief time. That's what the encounter with Tyr Helmazaria was like. Okay. Daga, however, Tetsuro ni wa yokan ga nokotta. However, as for to Tetsuro, a premonition remained. Okay, a premonition, like a forehand feeling, remained. Tia Helmazaria to futatabi de ao no wa so toi mirai de wa nai to Tetsuro ga hikari mo jikan mo oi okoshite 走り始める前にもう一度巡り会えるだろう。そんな気がしていた。Okay. As for encountering a second time, that way far, that way distant, as for in the future, not existing. So the yokan that remained, the premonition that remained was that the encounter again with Helmazaria was not that far off in the distance. So that way, Tetsuro, even light, even time, exceeding and beginning to run past before that, one more time, fortuitously encountering probably, or being able to fortuitously encounter probably. That's sort of a hunch he had. That's the sort of hunch he had, or that's how he felt, that he'd probably be able to encounter fortuitously one more time with Helmazaria before he started to run and excel past even light, even time. Alrighty then. That is the end of chapter 6 of volume 4, Tia Helmazaria. So next time, chapter 7. This is how it will start. Oh boy. And if you see the kanji down there, exciting times. We'll see what this chapter is going to be about next time.